Hi everyone, Aldvar here. This is my run of the Reaver's Fate raid. This is a solo walkthrough and commentary. I'll be showing how I'm doing it with no solver.
Large rotating orbs float high above you in this massive chamber. Mounted on the far wall is an ancient chronometer.
I'll buff and go, and for now we can just be quiet and enjoy the show.
The chronometer appears to be counting down like a timer. The Storm Raver's voice reverberates through the room. I have seen what my people are. Seen what we can do. I will see. We are destroyed.
I'm just going to make a summary of what's going on. You come in, you fight the Storm Reaver, you bring him down to a very low amount of health. You have to wait for him to light up these 9 orbs that are floating up top. He sends up these big lightning balls, and once all 9 are lit, he'll cast a spell called Fly. It will allow you to fly up into the ceiling through this maze tunnel. You pull a switch, you open up that barrier behind him right now, and that allows you access to the Doomsday device. Then you can kill him, go disable the Doomsday device, and you're finished. So that's it basically with the raid. It's straightforward, it's not very complicated. Meanwhile, I'm just pouncing around and waiting. I'm joined here by my wife to help me with this commentary.
No other way to get him.
No, there's no other way to make it happen. You just have to wait. It's kind of like part of the quest. I mean, this whole quest is on a timer of 20 minutes, and like a good part of it is just you waiting for the Storm Reaver to light the orbs. There's no way to speed it up. It's not like that if you bring him down to a certain amount of hit points, he'll spawn another lightning bolt. It just happens automatically. You can do nothing, he'll spawn. Here you can see one of these lightning balls going up, and it's going to hit the orb. As soon as it hits, it starts going really fast.
Anger flares in the Storm Reaver's eyes as the fourth orb is
I think I still got 1 or 2
There is
to go.
nothing here.
Here's another thing. He blows you up into the ceiling.
No control
Like,
over
disables gravity. If you're standing in the middle of the room, you can blow up into the shaft, and you can actually go and disable the switch. But you'll be blown through all the spikes and have no control. So we're waiting to light all 9 orbs, and then we'll cast Fly. It allows you to fly up, controlled, and go and disable the switch.
What makes the difference in control and not control?
Well, basically, the hallway's full of spikes, and when he makes you go up by just disabling gravity, you just get bounced up really fast. It bounces you up and down. If you actually can go up and get stuck inside of the tunnel, stop in the middle, and you'll see that it bounces you up and down a whole bunch of times. But if you don't have good evasion, you'll get chopped up on all those spikes and you'll die. So it's not considered a good way to do it. So just, bring him down to very low and just wait for the 9th orb. Once the 9th orb is done, they'll give you Fly, you can do it controlled.
Basically, you can't kill him now because he's almost dead already.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him, because if I do, then he won't cast Fly, and I won't be able to disable the switch, the barrier. So I need to wait now. I'm just being very careful. I'm just clearing out the air elementals and passing the time, waiting for the orbs to all be lit. I'm just basically waiting for that text to show up on the screen that tells me that he's done the last one.
Igniting it with energy.
When I used to come here as part of a group, this would be posted as Piker's Fate. He would come in, stand at the beginning, buff, beat on the Storm Reaver, then the raid leader would say wait, and he would hold DPS and just wait for 3-5 minutes and get bounced up and down. That was it. But it's a shame.
Bounced
People,
up and down.
yeah, like right now. I mean, it's a shame because I think there's a lot of people who do this, at least for favor, but don't do it now because they can't find a party and they really don't know what they're supposed to be doing. So, I mean, it's kind of pathetic. This really is an easy raid. It's actually very fun. And it's pretty easy to do solo, so no excuses.
You have to make sure he's in a certain place next to the words. It doesn't.
As far as I know, it doesn't make a difference where he stands. He can stand anywhere. He just sends up these big lightning bolts and they fly up and they hit one of the orbs. I don't think there's any way. I don't think it makes any difference as far as I'm aware. It doesn't. So. That's it. Here's the text. Tells you basically that you got all 9 lit. So now I'm trying to get him to cast fly. So I'm standing next to him.
You
But
will die with all the
he
others
doesn't want to
when
cast
my
fly. So
doomsday
I'm getting
device
knocked around.
cleanses the world of giant kind for good.
There we go. This is the direction I want to go, those stairs. Basically, I'm just making sure that my orientation is
The
correct.
mostly flat
The right direction.
conceals a hole. You might be
You
able
can
to
check in the map, you
squeeze
want it to be pointing towards the left. That's the room where the doomsday device is. Be very careful, you can get through this hallway without taking any damage. The damage I'm taking now is
The
from
ball
the
of lightning
electric
strikes the
debuff that they've
floating
got on
orb,
me from the Storm Reaper.
igniting it with
Basically
energy.
sparks for you every few seconds. Be very careful, you can get through it no problem. This maze, by the way, is the same maze that they have in Let Sleeping Dust Die at the beginning. You can swim it a few times back and forth if you want to practice. There's a switch that opens up the barrier. Allows you access to Doomsday device.
Doomsday device.
Yeah, that's the name, that stupid thing that the Storm Reavers decided. I don't know. Don't ask me about this story. Something, something, something Doomsday device. The end. It's bad, disable it. Typical MMO style questing. If you go through the shaft and you go the other direction, it'll take you to the death room where you can pull the switch. Basically a room where if you die you end up in there. Right over here. And there's a switch that if you pull it you can jump down. If you're dead you can't pull it. Yeah, that's it. I killed the Storm Reaver. Last few points of damage. I'm gonna go towards the stairs where the Doomsday device is.
What madness possesses? A large rotating crystal dominates this room, while a bank of skulls lines the wall.
Start up, nothing set on these. So we're gonna set them to 1111. And I'm gonna analyze the left side and the right side, 2 rows at a time. That way, I'm gonna pull the master lever. I got 0, so I know that it's definitely not blue. So now I'm gonna move the right side. I'm gonna just analyze the right half.
The selection was incorrect.
I'm about to analyze it and I realized that I'm being heckled by all these air elementals who can walk stairs apparently, so now they're all gonna jump all over me. So this is painful. Luckily I'm not like melee or something. This is terrible. I failed this quest at least twice just because running out of time because of these stupid air elementals. They also give you a slow debuff. makes everything way more annoying.
Slows you down.
Yeah, it slows you down. You can see it on the right side on the top. It's a debuff. Makes you attack slower also. So you walk slower, attack slower. Everything just becomes painful. Anyways, this is the last one. And of course he's gonna knock me down. But here we go. Okay, I'm gonna look at the score. I got one white bulb. That means that it's right, just not the right place. I know that one of the two on the left side is green. Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue analyzing the right. I'm gonna move these two to the green. I know I'm gonna get at least one black who's gonna be represented on the left
The
side.
selection was incorrect.
Okay, I was right. There's one of these two greens is right, and the orange definitely no. Continue analyzing the right side now. And more of these.
Where are they coming from?
Every time you pull the lever, if you mess up, they keep on spawning. You should always make sure you have some burst
The
DPS.
selection
Because if not,
was
it's just fail to drive you
incorrect.
crazy. Anyways, this time I got two black. That means two that are definitely right, and one of them who's the right number, just not the right place. Now we already know that one of the green ones is right, and it's in the right place. And out of the pinks that we just put now, one of them is right in the right place, and the other pink one, because that's that we changed from, it was two orange to two pink, so the two extra are these two. One of them is definitely right, and one of them is just needs to be on the left side. So the left side is one green, one pink. The right side is one pink. I'm just not sure which, so I'm going to change one. I'm just giving it a guess.
The selection was incorrect.
Anyway, so that was definitely not the one. Okay, so I'm going to fix it. These guys again. I'm going to fix it. Put the pink back one on the right side. That one should be yellow. Then one of these two is green and something else. So I'm just going to guess.
The selection was incorrect.
I know it's pink because when I had the two pinks and two greens, I already got two scores for the two pinks, so I'm just not sure if it's right. I'm just not sure if the green and pink are left and right or right and left, but they're both on the left side, so it's just a random guess. It's 50-50. Let's see my score. Anyways, the score is two black and two white, so I know that I just got these two wrong and I have to fix them, so that's it. This one's going to be green, that one's going to be pink. That's it. I'm going to pull the master switch to end up.
The selection was correct.
Look at that, I even
The
got some
device
extra
has
scores.
been disabled.
That's it, time to loop. More of those, yeah.
Peppermint.
You think you're finished and they still come back and troll you. You see, that's the death room, the barrier is down, so you can jump down and make it to the shrine over here at the end of the quest. I think there's two chests on hard, one on normal, three on elite, but I don't know. I didn't check. I didn't do this on normal or on hard in a long time. This is the raid chest. This is the black barrier that pops up when you start to raid, so do not do DDO. You get stuck behind it, you won't be able to get out. I mean, technically I think if you kill yourself behind, you'll end up inside of the death room and then you can jump down, but killing yourself is not too easy either, so whatever, don't do it. And don't forget to pick up your quest at the end. If you don't, your timer won't reset, you won't be able to do it again. Don't be lazy, do it. Anyways, that's that. That's the end of this run. If this is too hard for you and you really want to use a solver, just go to the DDO wiki page First off, they have a puzzle trainer. I use this a lot to get prepared. And this is a Storm Reaver puzzle solver. This is what everybody uses. Basically, in my case, I would get the inputs and put them in one at a time. So he would tell me to do 1, 1, 2, 2. I would set that up on the wall and pull, and then I would get 1 white and 0 black, and I would write it in the solver. And then he would tell me to pull 2, 3, 5, 5. In which case I would go set up 2, 3, 5, 5, pull, and I would get 1 white and 0 black again. And I'll go to the next stage. I'll put 2, 6, 1, 6, basically whatever he's telling me, and tell him every time what I get. And I would give him the score. He would tell me what to put in, and he would solve it in 5. So I solved it myself. It's just 7. So it's basically the same. The only thing is, if you do use the solver, I'm just warning you that all your loots belong to Takalak, or whatever his name is. Don't say I didn't warn you. Anyways, enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this run of Reaver's Fate. I hope you enjoyed our experiment. And please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Anyways, thanks.